Welcome to 5 Minute School. Today's video we're going to be talking about fermentation. So fermentation is the metabolic process of converting carbohydrates into acid or alcohol, and this process occurs in microorganisms such as bacteria or fungi. Now yeast, which is a type of fungus, converts sugar into alcohol to obtain energy, and bacteria convert sugar into lactic acid to obtain energy. Now there's two types of fermentation. We have ethanol fermentation and lactic acid fermentation, and I'm going to give a brief overview on each one in today's video. So ethanol fermentation, it occurs in yeast and in some kinds of bacteria. Glucose is firstly converted into two molecules of pyruvate. Pyruvate is then converted into acetaldehyde, and then carbon dioxide is released in this reaction. Then the acetaldehyde is then converted into ethanol, and this is the equation here which shows ethanol fermentation. Glucose is converted into ethanol, two molecules of ethanol and two molecules of carbon dioxide are released. And you can see in the schematic diagram here, glucose is converted into two molecules of pyruvate. For this reaction to occur, we have two molecules of ADP in addition to two molecules of phosphate which form 2 ATP. So this process here releases two molecules of ATP, and at the same time NAD plus is converted into NADH, and these are electron carriers. And then from here, pyruvate is converted into acetaldehyde. You can see carbon dioxide is removed, and then from here acetaldehyde is converted into ethanol, and during this process NADH is converted back into NAD plus. Okay, so that's ethanol fermentation. We're going to talk about lactic acid fermentation just to quickly finish off the video. So lactic acid fermentation, it occurs in bacteria, and it can also occur in skeletal muscles of animals during low oxygen levels. And in fact, I've made a video on anaerobic glycolysis which is very similar to this, so I'm going to include a link to that in the description. So glucose is converted into two molecules of pyruvate, and it's similar to this schematic diagram here. Glucose is converted into pyruvate, and then pyruvate is then converted into lactate via the enzyme lactate dehydrogenase. Now here's a schematic diagram, here's a equation showing lactic acid fermentation. We have a molecule of glucose converted into two molecules of lactic acid, and I also included the conversion of pyruvate into lactate, and this is via the enzyme lactate dehydrogenase. And for this reaction to occur, from this direction, pyruvate being converted into lactate, NADH is converted into NAD+, and when lactate is being converted back into pyruvate, NAD+ is converted into NADH. Okay, that's everything for this video. Thank you very much for watching.